Come see us do stand-up in Baltimore, Hartford, Syracuse, Atlantic City, Levittown, New York, Cohoes, New York, Providence, Rhode Island, and San Jose, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for the tickets. Trump kicked Zelensky out of the White House, and he gave him a good spanking, which he needed.
I think he wanted.
He needed. And this guy's crying over it. I'm not kidding. It says, man cries over Zelensky getting kicked out of the White House. I just want to be next to him right now. Boy, let me just say this. If that makes him cry, wait till he hears how the government treated Lahaina, Asheville, and East Palestine. That's all I'm saying. If I didn't skip over that, it would have been funnier. So let's listen to him. Want to hear him? Here we go.
I don't give a fuck what he wears. This man has been respectful to every leader in the world. Everybody.
This is real.
And you clowns want to fucking do that shit to him when he comes over here.
It takes a big man to acknowledge his feelings and have a good cry, especially for the camera. I love that he has the dude bro reverse hat on to keep his butthole in the shade. I guess that's what that's for. Anyway, where did you find a guy with a real Southern accent to fake cry this hard for Zelensky? Kamala should have put this guy in his ads instead of using all those obviously gay guys. That's what I think. Here we go. He's got more.
And then talk to him like shit and kick him out of the White House. You fucking disgraceful son of a bitch. Man, I just want to be next to Zelensky right now. I wish I could talk to him. Forgive us.
Forgive us.
God damn, man. I can't. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't
believe what I just witnessed in our White House.
And now let me edit this together and put it through my
filter.
My filter. Let me use an editing program, download it onto my MacBook Pro, and then put it up on TikTok. Well, I think we know who the backup Trump shooter was in the first attempt. So it really does. I say it takes a small to medium-sized man to start crying because of a fascist getting thrown out of the White House. That's what I think. I can't stand to see a grown man cry. If you'll send me your information, I'll buy you a plane ticket. If you really want to help and go on the front lines, then do your best. Good news, you'll only need to buy a one-way ticket to the Ukrainian Foreign Legion and National Guard. They're both looking for people. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. He looks a little young for the Ukrainian infantry. I mean, he only looks like he's about 36. Don't the Ukrainian infantry, are they mostly in their 50s? Not only this guy, but they were these bunch of totally not funded by USAID type money, dark money, protests for Ukraine to keep the war going after Trump humiliated Zelensky in the White House. Pro-Ukrainian protests erupt across U.S. after... Really? They erupted? Protests did not erupt. It was more like a wet fart. That protests against the Trump administration erupted across the U.S. on Saturday following an unprecedented Oval Office clash where Donathanahans and J.D. Vance escalated tensions with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. Hundreds of protesters gathered in Waitsfield, Vermont. What? On Saturday morning to oppose the vice president's visit to the state for a ski trip with his family. Oh, that ought to do it. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. They're protesting J.D. Vance going on a ski trip. The demonstration had been planned earlier in the week by the Mad River Valley chapter of Indivisible. Oh, they're just horrible Democrats. So that's all this is. A grassroots organization group. I bet they're taking dark money. But additional protesters said they were motivated to join after watching Vance and Trump's combative White House meeting with Zelensky on Friday. By grassroots, they mean founded by congressional staffers with dark money. I think that's what they mean by grassroots. Protesters held signs reading, "Vermont stands with Ukraine." Really? Why don't you go enlist? An international embarrassment, while many waved Ukrainian flags in solidarity, showing you just how well corporate pro-war propaganda works. Fox aired video of the protesters, but blurred out signs displaying messages against Vance and in favor of Ukraine. After what he did yesterday, he crossed the line, protester Corey Giroux told Vermont Public Radio. So I just want to show you, Dan Cohen tweeted this out. Back in his comedy days before being president, Zelensky did an entire routine about the corruption in Ukraine. You want to hear it? Watch this. So he says in this is not a scam or some pyramid scheme. It's really simple. You give us money and later we don't give it back to you. 100% guaranteed. This is it.
Что такое Украина и почему в нее сегодня выгодно выбрасывать свои деньги, извините, вкладывать? Вы знаете, у нас
Okay, so here, I'll read it to you. Ready? So you can turn that down. What exactly is the Ukrainian and... hang on, let me try it again. What exactly is the Ukraine and why today it is such an attractive place to throw money away? Sorry, I meant to invest. You know, we have reached an absolute new level in our economic development. It's called panhandling. It's really that simple. We beg for whatever surplus the market economies around us possess. It's a winning strategy endorsed by gypsies. And everybody laughs. We simply apply it worldwide, but without guitar accompaniment. This is kind of amazing, isn't it? This is not a scam or some pyramid scheme. It's really simple. You give us money and later we don't give it back to you. 100% guaranteed. Look, he's doing political comedy, just like me. Wow. It's amazing because Zelensky's jokes about Ukraine are far more honest than anything Jon Stewart says about Ukraine. Isn't that something? That's kind of amazing. He's telling you the scam and why Ukraine's so corrupt. Wow. So again, if you're one of these people who are out there with Ukraine flags and things, you're just a dupe of propaganda. Unfortunately, 95% of the people I know in Hollywood are that. They just love it. They cling to it. And it has to do with them hating Trump. So anything that's opposed to Trump, they love. That's why they bought the propaganda on ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine and the COVID-19 and the Fauci and all that stuff. And the dancing nurses. It's amazing how easily propaganda works and how well it works and how stupid comedians I used to respect are. How easily they fall for government propaganda. We're supposed to be the antidote to government propaganda, comedians. I've lost so much respect for so many of them. It's kind of amazing. Hey, what if getting life-saving medication was as simple as 1, 2, 3? Select your meds, get the prescriptions, and have it shipped straight to your door. What? That's how easy healthcare should be, and that's exactly what all family pharmacy does. No more jumping through hoops to get a prescription like ivermectin, no more hassle. Just quick, easy access to the meds you need when you need them. That's not your typical pharmacy. They cut out the red tape and make it simple to get your hands on medications like ivermectin, antibiotics, maintenance meds, emergency kits, and more. Check them out. Go to allfamilypharmacy.com/door. That's DORE. They work with doctors to handle prescriptions for you. Simply order online, choose the meds you need, and get them shipped right to your door in just a few days. Fast, reliable access to what you and your family needs. Go to allfamilypharmacy.com/door and use the code DOOR10 for a 10% off your order. Isn't that nice? Get the meds you need today because your health should be in your hands. Again, go to allfamilypharmacy.com/door and use the code DOOR10 to get 10% off your order today. Come see us do stand-up in Baltimore, Hartford, Syracuse, Atlantic City, Levittown, New York, Cohoes, New York, Providence, Rhode Island, and San Jose, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for the tickets.